Our open house is back. I'm Cindy Wadsworth.
And I'm Pete Becchina.
And we're with Achieve Real Estate Success. So I don't know if you've noticed it, but I have noticed that we're seeing a lot more open houses nowadays. And I think it's because of the realtor strategy that they're doing. A lot of realtors are doing a coming soon with no showings until the open house, and then they hold the open house.
Absolutely. So there's a couple things that you can do to make your open house especially effective, to make sure that it's not just about selling that house, which is always the first priority, but it's also about making sure that you get additional business from it. And the very first thing is, don't be lazy with your open house. Don't show up an hour before, throw up some signs and hope that people come in, right? The process starts well early into the week. You want to call through the neighborhood and invite all the sellers to a special private open house just for the neighborhood, and you should door knock them as well.
Yeah, I would say definitely door knock them, because the neighbors want to see what's going on, and the statistics show that when a home is listed, within a couple of months, one or two more in that same neighborhood will come on the market. So if you go around and door knock and invite the neighbors to an open house and tell them it's just specifically for them, they won't feel like they're looky-loos and not come. They'll actually come and attend the open house. The other thing that you should do when you are at the open house is have a list of the comps for that neighborhood, as well as a list of other homes that are on the market within a 5-mile radius of that home in the same price range. So if a buyer comes in and says, well, this isn't quite right, you know all the other homes that are for sale that you can offer to show them after the open house, and it might be a better suit for them.
Absolutely. So, and now in order to really make sure that you're getting the full effect of that open house, you want to have a really good follow-up plan in place for the people that come through. Now, obviously, if they come through and they have an agent, that's fine. You don't have to worry about them. But the ones that don't have the agent there, you don't want to wait till the next day or even 2 days after, and sometimes to reach out to them. You want to follow up with them that afternoon. Mm-hmm. And if at all possible, you want to have some time available in your calendar after the open house, because there might be an opportunity to take some of them around to some of the other homes that you saw that were available if this home doesn't fit for them. But at the very least, you want to make sure that before the end of that day, you are reaching back out to them and thanking them for coming through your open house and asking them how you can help them find their next home.
Yeah, and if they do have an agent, make sure you're following up with that agent to let them know that their buyer did come through the open house, and try to get some feedback for the seller, because that is the real purpose that you are doing for the open house.
Absolutely. So we'll wrap up by saying this. Most of the people that come through your open house are probably going to have some agents, and they're the ones that are looking to potentially buy the home. The people that come through without an agent, they're your opportunity to get a buyer representation. And what most people don't realize, there's a good chance that they're neighbors in the neighborhood that are secretly interviewing you to see how you would do as a listing agent.
Absolutely.
So make sure that you do your best to use that open house to generate another listing in the neighborhood.
I've coached a lot of agents when they're new in the business, and this is how we always get them started, is with open houses. And when they door knock, typically a minimum of 100 doors, they usually get one piece of business out of it.
Absolutely. So make sure you have an effective open house. Don't be a lazy agent. Get some business from it. Until next time, take care.
Bye.